How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. It seems like we've hit kind of a rock bottom recently, in the sense that there's not much excitement in the crypto space. Of course, the bear market was worse, but as far as bull market sentiment, like a lot of people are bored right now. A lot of people just don't feel like we're going to go up. I've been getting comments from people saying that they're going to sell out and go buy some other asset or some other coin. They're selling out their Bitcoin because they just don't think it's going to move anytime soon. And we're seeing whales dump, or we're seeing ETFs dump, I should say. So I want to give my thoughts on this moving throughout the weekend. We do have one big event happening on Monday. Let's talk about it. If you don't mind, hit subscribe. Turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. There is a link to CoinW underneath the video. They're doing a huge 100 million jungle airdrop. So you can get part of this 100 million jungle just by trading on the platform. It's really easy to set up. You can get started in just a few seconds. Now, jungle itself has actually moved up 12% on the day. So this airdrop just became more valuable. Now, I'm going to level with you. We're going to keep this video short. I'm going to take 24 hours off after this. I brought my wife to the airport yesterday at 3:45 a.m. Stayed up all day with friends, with family, working. So I'm going to bed after this, I think, or just relaxing for the next day. But let's look at what's happening. So we're right at the 50-day moving average. As you can see here, we bounced below it. Now we're sitting right above it. Seems like maybe we're going to hold this as support, but really, it seems like there's pretty low sentiment right now. And part of that is we have been ranging for 100 days straight. We've also broken a lot of longs. We've broken a lot of shorts as well. There's good news that happens all the time. Like the political changes that have happened in this 100 days, it's massive. The accumulation that's happened during this 100 days, a little bit lacking from the ETFs. So there's all this fundamental stuff happening, but some people are still selling, which depresses the masses, depresses a lot of people thinking, okay, we're just not going to move, right? We can have all this good news come out and Bitcoin's price never goes up. But that's not the case. Fact is, we do this. We do this often during bull markets and bear markets, but you can see a big move up and then we range sideways for a while. How long was this? We went from December 4 to February 8. And we were at the same price. Okay, so 2 months there, maybe 2.25 months. But we can go for months, 6 months, maybe sideways. But we do eventually move up. Sentiment's low, RSI is coming down. Last week we had a lot of outflows, 580 million coming out of the ETFs. Just yesterday alone, we had 190 million. Keep in mind, there are some different levers that the ETFs can pull to push up those inflow numbers. So a lot of it comes from sentiment, like what are retail investors doing, because they are some of the buyers of these ETFs. Also, what are hedge funds doing? Like, do they see where Bitcoin's going to go, or are they thinking we're going to turn risk off? Are they going risk off in the markets? Well, let's take a look at what VOO did throughout the week. So VOO in the last 1 week was up 2%. So they were selling crypto and going over to maybe less risky assets, but still kind of risk on assets like just tech stocks. But it seems like, there has been just this back and forth motion of the ETFs where 1 week we have really good inflows, the next week we have outflows. In my opinion, there are entities that are buying a lot of Bitcoin behind the scenes, but they're not making it very known. Also, the ETFs don't seem to really be pushing super hard right now. Like we saw the top 80 holders of BlackRock, and IBIT isn't even one of them, right? Fidelity is not one of their largest holders for their Fidelity Bitcoin ETF. So it's interesting because we just don't see some of the biggest entities being some of the biggest buyers in the space. So I think they have that lever to pull. When they're ready, they can go out and buy a couple $1 billion of their own ETFs, pushing up the price. And it's just a matter of time. Typically, we do see a while after the Bitcoin halving where we just don't do much. And it's a little bit boring. Keep in mind, since the beginning of the year, we're still up significantly. So let's just look at Let's just look at the ETFs even. So IBIT, which hasn't even traded from the beginning of the year, but just year to date, it's up 40%. Okay, so it's still, Bitcoin has still gone up a lot this year, just not like over the last month or two, 3 months. So I think we just have to wait it out. As you can see here, MicroStrategy is increasing their convertible senior notes offering to $700 million, planning to use the funds for Bitcoin purchases and corporate purposes. So they're going to go out on Monday, most likely, maybe Tuesday morning, they'll announce it. And they're going to buy $700 million worth of Bitcoin, probably a little bit more because they'll have some cash flows. So yeah, while the ETFs are selling, they're back and forth, they sometimes echo the sentiment of the market, which is kind of just The fact is there are entities buying a significant amount, and these entities are holding forever, right? This is 10,000 Bitcoin that we're not getting back. So they're sourcing this Bitcoin from someone that's selling. They're buying a significant amount. They're putting it in the coffers forever. Michael Saylor said that he's going to be buying Bitcoin at $8 million. He said that this week. So yes, it is going to be a bit of a slower week from an economic event standpoint, but you never know what can happen. You never know what news is going to come out. So yeah, it'll be interesting to watch Bitcoin. Does it hold this 50-day moving average? And then if we do move below, I'd be looking at like 64.4. That is where we've seen some previous support. And then just in that $60,000 to $61,000 range. To the upside though, we don't really have resistance, it seems, until this trend line, which at the point of this recording is right around 71 to 72,000. If we could break 72, I think it'd be extremely, extremely bullish. And we would see a lot of shorts being liquidated while we move up. Again, if you do want to trade crypto, there is this link to CoinW underneath the video. Also, quick shout out, Crypto Moses. If you don't follow him, he does a lot of videos on meme coins, and meme coins have been some of the best performers this year in the market. Like, just go by the 30-day, or if you go by the year-to-date or the 90-day, like meme coins have been absolutely insane. So if you want to go learn some more about meme coins, and he does general market updates too, I'll leave a link to him underneath the video. I work with him every once in a while as well. So he is a good guy, super smart guy, has a lot of successful businesses, even outside of crypto. And he is kind of in the thick of it now. So making his YouTube channel just over the last year. Let me know your thoughts though underneath the video. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you think about this range that we're going into. Do you think we go up or go down? Be careful of scammers down below in the comment section as well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.